If you're researching the community of Palmilla and Laguna Niguel, there's one point to understand before comparing homes or recent sales. Palmilla is definitely not one uniform luxury neighborhood. It's a small, guard-gated hillside community in Laguna Niguel containing two distinct residential products. The first is the original collection of homes built primarily by California communities from about 1989 through the early 1990s. These homes are concentrated primarily along San Simeon and Sierra Vista streets and were developed from a defined series of luxury floor plans, which I've made available for download in the description below. The second is the custom estate collection, primarily along Vista Montar. This is where homes were individually designed and built over a much longer period of time. Both sections share the same Palmilla name and setting, but they do not operate as one interchangeable real estate market. It's very important to understand this, because a 4,200 square foot original residence should not be compared with a 6,500 square foot custom estate. And the two homes based on the same original plan can achieve very different results because of their view, lot, privacy, orientation, and quality of any recent renovation. And that distinction is the foundation for understanding the community of Palmilla. I'm Shawn Noonan with the Noonan team at Compass, and our team has represented many sellers in both sections of the Palmilla community. And in this guide, I'm going to explain exactly how this community is organized, what buyers should evaluate, and what sellers need to truly understand value here. Palmilla is a community positioned near the top of Niguel Road within the broader Niguel Summit area. The community contains approximately 112 homes and is organized primarily around San Simeon, Sierra Vista, and Vista Montar Street. Original homes can range from roughly 3,700 square feet to more than 7,600 square feet for some of the custom-built homes. And up here, you'll find anywhere from 3 to even 7 bedroom configurations and generally 3 to 6 car garages, depending on the property. Palmilla is not built around clubhouses or community pools or community amenities. Its appeal is more traditional: guarded access, private streets, large detached homes on elevated lots with significant views. You've also got architectural scale up here and very limited inventory. It feels more like a private residential enclave than a master planned resort. The original homes were developed primarily around 1989 through the early 1990s by California communities, with architectural work associated with Picard-Crandell architects. Palmilla's original Plan 71 actually received regional recognition in 1989 as the best single-family detached home over 3,500 square feet in the Best of the West Awards. Palmilla was conceived as a luxury community from the beginning, with dramatic entries, substantial ceiling volume, formal and informal living areas, large bedroom suites, meaningful garages, and designs suited to the hillside setting. And many reflect Mediterranean, Spanish, or traditional Southern California architecture. And some buyers appreciate the original separation of formal and informal spaces. Others prefer homes that have been opened and modernized. But either way, the underlying room dimensions, ceiling height, suite size, and garage capacity remain very valuable up here. Now, the original collection of Palmilla homes are located primarily along San Simeon and Sierra Vista streets. The four principal plans range generally from about 3,700 square feet to about 4,600 square feet. Plan 71 is the smallest. Plan 72 and 73 move into the mid 4,000 square foot range, and Plan 74 is the largest, generally reaching approximately 4,500 to 4,600 square feet. Many of these homes have since been expanded or completely redesigned, with certain properties now approaching or exceeding 4,800 square feet. For buyers, the original plan is an important reference, but only as a starting point. And then we move into the Vista Montar custom estates. Vista Montar is Palmilla's most individualized segment. There's no standard floor plan. The homes were individually designed across multiple architectural periods, primarily from the early 1990s through the early 2000s, with later construction also present in the community. Now, these homes can range from approximately 3,400 square feet to more than 7,600 square feet, and lots commonly range from about 8,000 square feet to over 13,000 square feet or more, with select parcels up here approaching 18,000 square feet. Architecture, garage capacity, construction quality, and outdoors design vary substantially, which is why Vista Montar can't be valued with one average price per square foot metric. A smaller custom home with an exceptional architecture, a complete outdoor environment, may attract a much stronger response than a much larger residence with compromised design or limited usable yard space. True single-level custom estates are exceptionally rare up here, and in fact, there's only only 2 of them within the entire community, and our team has represented the sellers on both of those sales in recent years. Because most Palmilla homes are 2 stories, a true single-level estate serves a buyer segment with very few alternatives inside the gates. Palmilla is absolutely known for its views, but view home is not a complete valuation category up here. Depending on the street, the elevation, the orientation, and the side of the street, a residence may offer panoramic Pacific Ocean or coastline views, direct Catalina Island views, sunset views, or views of the Aliso Canyon Wilderness, the Saddleback Mountains, or the city lights. And these are very different products. The width, the foreground, the room visibility, and the relationship between the home, the yard, and the view all matter a lot up here. And micro location is as equally important. The difference of only a few homes can change the wind exposure, the afternoon sun, the rear neighbor relationships, the yard privacy, and the usable outdoor space. And there's no automatic rule that one street or one side of the street is always superior to the other. The strongest properties up here are those which the view, the privacy, the orientation, outdoor usability, and interior design work together. Palmilla properties are generally subject to both the Palmilla Homeowners Association and the broader Niguel Summit Master Association. The Palmilla Association supports the guard-gated and private community framework, while the Master Association serves the broader Niguel Summit environment. This community also benefits from proximity to the Aliso Summit Trail and Laguna Niguel's broader open space network, while remaining conveniently connected to Salt Creek Beach, Monarch Beach, Dana Point Harbor, Laguna Beach Village, the Ritz-Carlton, and Waldorf Astoria resorts are just down the hill, and it feels removed from a lot of this activity without feeling isolated. So who buys in Palmilla? Well, Palmilla attracts several distinct buyer groups. There's the luxury move-up buyer seeking greater scale and privacy. There's the view-oriented buyer who will not compromise on the view. And then there's a custom estate buyer who's looking for architecture, individuality, and a complete outdoor experience. And then there's scarcity, who's waiting for one specific plan, a very specific view, or a single level configuration. And with only approximately 112 residences up here and limited turnover, the right opportunity may take time to appear. An accurate assessment of value up here should follow a very clear order. First, is the property an original California communities residence or a custom estate? Second, what is the underlying floor plan or architecture? Third, what's the street, ridgeline, and lot position? Fourth, what's the quality and composition of the view? Then we come privacy, outdoor usability, renovation quality, pool and landscape design, garage capacity, and overall condition. For custom homes, construction quality and architectural coherence carry a lot of added weight. And for the original residences, renovation quality and the functionality of any expansion are absolutely critical. Now, there's some mistakes we see sellers making up here in Palmilla. The first is treating Palmilla as one uniform market. Original residences and Vista Montar custom estates should not be blended into one broad average. The second is relying too heavily on the most recent sale. With limited turnover, one transaction can distort the numbers. Recency matters, but relevance matters more. The third is relying on a price per square foot metric. You see, this cannot adequately account for architecture, view quality, lot utility, privacy, or the difference between the original and the custom construction. The fourth is not understanding how the home fits into the context of the larger market outside of the gates. Because of the limited inventory inside the gates, many times it's necessary to evaluate what is trading in the larger general area to come up with the proper valuation for a Palmilla home. A smaller home with better architecture and stronger natural light, superior outdoor space, and a commanding view can outperform a larger property. My final perspective is that Palmilla remains one of Laguna Niguel's most compelling gated luxury communities because it combines qualities that are increasingly difficult to find. You've got a small guard-gated setting, large detached homes, significant and expansive views, private outdoor environments, architectural scale, limited inventory, and convenient coastal access. But Palmilla's greatest strength is also what makes it very difficult to evaluate. The original residences along San Simeon and Sierra Vista offer substantial luxury floor plans that have often evolved through thoughtful renovation and expansion. Vista Montar offers an entirely different custom estate experience with individually designed homes and broader variation in architecture, lot size, and construction quality. There is no automatic best Palmilla home. Some buyers are going to prioritize ocean and sunset views, and others will prefer mountain and city light views. Some are going to want the largest estate available, and others are going to choose a smaller home because the architecture, privacy, lot, and outdoor environment are superior. And that is why Palmilla cannot be reduced to one average price per square foot or one standard view premium. Accurate analysis requires property level judgment. If you own a home in Palmilla and would like to understand how your specific property compares within the current luxury market, use the link below to request a confidential strategy consultation. And if you're considering purchasing a home in Palmilla, our team can help you evaluate the original floor plans, the differences between San Simeon and Sierra Vista, and the custom estate opportunities along Vista Montar. For more definitive guides covering Laguna Niguel communities, luxury real estate, and local market strategy, please subscribe to our channel. I'm Shawn Noonan with the Noonan team at Compass. Thank you for watching.